The hunter of the moon strings his weary bow. Silence befalls amidst the murder of crows. With one pull of string, foes shudder in smoke. Such is the hunter's decree. Such is the hunter's code. Hello everyone, I am the Holy Hermit, and I urge you all to string your bows, for the days of culling are upon us again. Today I present to you a Reaper of Souls starter build for Demon Hunter that lets you dispatch your foes in the quickest of succession. Like always, the promise stands. You'll be able to play with this build without any special gear and legendary. So let's mark the enemies for death, shall we? In part 1 of the video, I'll explain the gear set needed in more detail. You'll not require any special legendary to make this build work, but the gear set you'll be wearing will look something like this. Over 2.4 attacks per second on a Demon Hunter with 50% crit chance. 530 all rates for difficulties up to Torment 2. Bonus hatred regen of 2 or more from gear, along with damage bonus to cluster arrows and bonus fire damage from your bracers. To give you an idea, my Demon Hunter sat on 510k DPS with 4.2 million toughness and was able to clear Torment 1 rifts at fast farming speed. Your Paragon points can be spent in this order. Aim to max out the skills in each category. Go for max hatred, max attack speed, max life regen and life on hit. If you have spare points left, spend them in the next category of your choosing, but please give priorities to ones stated here to max out your killing potential. So what makes this Demon Hunter so deadly? Let's find out in this section. A disciple of the build Sacred Hate uses the following skills. Entangling Shot with Justice is served is your primary hatred generator. Cluster Arrow with Loaded for the Bear works as your main hatred spender along with multi-shot suppression fire. Next skill is Vault with a rune Tumble that allows the Demon Hunter to move freely across the combat, and Preparation with Punishment to convert your excessive discipline into hatred. The final skill is the ultimate nuking skill called Vengeance, and the rune Seed allows you to generate 10 hatred per second. Your passives are Cull of the Weak, Night Stalker, Blood Vengeance and Steady Aim. The final passive can be replaced with Ambush to bring strong enemies to their knees more quickly. Such is the build for Demon Hunter, but more of it hides in the shadow just like the Hunter itself. In this part you will understand how the build truly works. The Hunter's strength truly lies in her balance between hatred and discipline. For all-out aggression on your opponents, hatred is the way to go, and this build does it all in style. Your primary attack of Entangling Shot can generate tons of hatred and slow enemies, which trigger the passive called Cull of the Weak. So this should be your first point of action when attacking enemies. Next up, the goal is to unload all of your cluster arrows in a mob of enemies to destroy the toughest of foes. If you are being chased by a large crowd, however, use multi-shot instead to damage them and generate up to 6 discipline in the process. This discipline can then be used to vault away if needed, or convert it back into hatred with Preparation Punishment rune. Any crits will have a chance to restore your discipline, and you can use punishment again and again to fuel your cluster arrow and multi-shot. When facing unsurmountable odds, use the all-powerful Vengeance to deal obscene amounts of damage and generate more hatred. Nothing will survive once Vengeance is activated, but just remember to left-click enemies and slow them down and trigger Cull of the Weak when possible. Dealing damage from a distance and vaulting away when surrounded, such is our hit and run Demon Hunter that requires no running, for all you do is hit and watch. In the end, balance your hatred spending by wisely choosing Cluster Arrow and Multi-Shot as the situation requires, and you will be untouchable. This has been the Holy Hermit for you, and you just witnessed the prowess of Sacred Hate. Join me next time for another in-depth analysis on Diablo 3. Until then, take care of yourself and remember to carry an umbrella when you go out, for a rain of vengeance can ruin everyone's day.